Show with Dino, Jack and Ash.
First of all, Brisbane winning was so shocking and entertaining, and I can't believe that happened.
It's huge.
Wild.
I can't also believe the price gouge, I was just reading about ahead of this weekend's game in Sydney, what the airlines are charging to fly to Sydney.
Give us a breakdown of
$1,000 at the moment.
Competitive.
for a flight from Melbourne to Sydney.
Competitive.
Which
you get a meal, Ashley.
Do you?
Yes.
I don't know that you do. Do you, Jack?
I don't know if you do anymore.
Unlimited hot coffee.
I don't know.
That's where your thou's going.
And that's a trip that's a high frequency. There's a lot of flights from Melbourne to Sydney. So they're really going to be raking it in.
Ashley, isn't there supposed to be some kind of watchdog on the case when this shit happens?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Well, last night, a top dog at Qantas did release a statement to News Corp saying that they will relook at the current airfares and review potentially.
That's the dog there. Did you hear the dog?
I heard the dog.
Why you just get in the car, wouldn't you? You're a Pies fan. What are you thinking?
I won't be making the trip to Sydney, but I mean, you would.
What's the drive?
I think it's about 9 hours. And
Is it 9 hours? Is it?
Is it that fast? I thought it might be slightly longer than
No
that.
shit.
No, I think Melbourne to Sydney, let me do it now on my Google Maps.
Yeah.
From Victoria Street, Richmond.
Door to door, zero
to
stops.
Sydney, no stops, right now. Oh my God, like Google Maps, don't fail me.
Here's what you do. The Wi-Fi is probably dicking you. Here's what you do.
Yeah.
You get a playlist, a road trip playlist featuring John Denver. Then you get a bus.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking a big school bus. I'm talking like a 12-seater.
Yeah.
Are you with me so far?
Yeah, I'm here.
And then you split up the damn driving for 90-minute each.
Intervals, yes.
All of a sudden, between naps and John Denver, you're there.
Plenty of snacks.
Snacks.
You got a snack, you got a good time.
You pass around a bowl with your mates and you hire that Lux coach that you can stand on and drink on and party on.
How many people can you fit in a limo? Because then you'd have leg room to really stretch out.
Well, the Lux coach, you can walk around as they're driving, and there's a bathroom facility.
But
you don't even need to stop.
That's getting expensive. A limo, are you serious? You need a bloody limo. Just an hour limo costs $1 million.
Oh, does it? Is it 1 million?
Hey,
And then you need 18 hours.
Yeah, what's the route?
from where we are right now to Sydney is 8 hours and 48 minutes.
Oh, that's quick.
And the thing is, it's a 4:45 game on Saturday. So if you just set your alarm, a 7 a.m. wake up.
I'd take work off on the... Is it a public holiday this Friday? It's normal, isn't it?
No,
I'd
this
take
week.
work off on the Friday, so then you're not stuffed for the game on Saturday. I hope
True.
you're taking notes, people.
Or don't even take work off. Just leg it at lunchtime.
Leg it at lunch.
Get there by 10 p.m. Have a nice early night. Wake up in Sydney.
Just make
have a
sure you're
sleep
logging
in.
into the laptop at your pit stops along the way. So it
Yeah.
looks like you're still active online for those working from home.
It's science.
Or my mates have this app, the ones that work from home, where it moves the cursor for you every minute. So if you go out to go shopping, your bosses, if they want to see if you're still online on
If you're
Teams or
active.
whatnot, the cursor moves itself.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
No, people have become very clever in
Savvy.
the working from
You're
home.
kidding me.
Yeah.
That's like in the film Speed, when they loop the security footage inside the bus of
Yeah.
Speed.
Yes.
And the baddie, Dennis Hopper, it takes him a while to realise that they've dogged him.
But then one person stuffs it by moving. They were very specific, don't move during this video.
Yeah,
and then somebody moved.
Idiots.
What an idiot.
Oh, well, that's Speed for you. I'm going to play, it's September 11 now in America.
Yes.
And every year this comes around, I see new content that I haven't seen before from that awful day.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play some for you next, and it's wild shit.
There was a doco on Netflix I watched, I think during one of the lockdowns it came out, and some of the vision from that was...
Yeah, I become
Crazy.
obsessed. I become darkly obsessed every September 11. I just
Like
get
a lot
sucked
from
into.
that.
I get into a quicksand of dreadful content. Anyway, I'm going to play something next. Now, when you read out the date 2001, for the first time, it's really feeling like a long time to me.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a long time. I don't know. Just this year, that set in that feeling. I don't know why.
Because
Anyway.
it used to always feel like a couple of years ago, eternally, and then it's just kicked into gear.
2001 is the first year I have memory
Right.
of
Really?
being. Yeah, I remember I was in Queensland up there it was prep, but it was pre-prep. And I remember that's sort of the first year of actual, I guess, milestones that are in my head.
Yeah.
So I
When,
don't remember 9/11 happening.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
You young boy.
buck.
I was in Perth, so Rove was on, and was Rove on? Just time difference wise, was everyone watching Rove at the time? I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Or is it just
Absolutely.
Huge.
no, just on the night when it actually happened.
No, see, I woke up in the morning to get ready for school,
Right.
And I remember that's when I saw it.
It was wild, and then they go across to America, and then I saw the second plane hit live because we didn't have much information. I didn't know what was happening. I just thought it was another explosion as part of the first explosion. But then I later realized I saw the second one hit live. It was messed up.
Madness.
Anyway, Donald Trump, old Trumpy, he has a building not far from the site it all went down. And as it was all happening, as there's terror, there's burning, there's smoke everywhere, the buildings are on fire, everyone just needed any voice on the TV to get a bit of calm,
Yes.
Just some insight. Whenever bad shit happens, they just need guests on to get some calm going.
Yeah.
So they rang up Donald Trump. This is live on TV.
No.
Of all the people.
As it's happening, live on TV, they get some insight from Donald J.
Special comments.
Trump.
Donald, you have one of the landmark buildings down in the financial district, 40 Wall Street. Did you have any damage, or what's happened down there?
Well, it was an amazing phone call I made. 40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan, and it was actually, before the World Trade Center, was the tallest. And then when they built the World Trade Center, it became known as the second tallest, and now it's the tallest.
What? Yeah.
Sorry, is he turning this into a pissing competition?
That's wild
He's
shit.
now spruiking his own tower.
That's what he runs with. It's
And
wild.
also, who
That's
cares?
live on telly as the damn world's burning down. Old mate's going, I'm number one.
Well, my tower's the biggest
And
now.
in his voice, he's not even shook by
No,
what's just
man.
happened. There's no,
He's thrilled that it's crazy shit.
building and thousands of people around it.
I can't believe my ears.
But hey, my dick's bigger now, so...
Jeez.
Quentin. Good morning, Quentin.
Hello, wonderful.
What do you reckon?
How are you?
What are you calling up for, friend?
Oh, I was calling up to say you guys missed out on a pretty good segment that you could have done with pottery.
Pottery. Tell us more.
Yes.
Tell us more.
Because you were talking about Father's Day last week, and you mentioned kids bringing home pottery, and made me think of a time when my brother brought home a bench with two dogs on it making love, and I thought there's got to be a good segment in that.
Oh, that's really nice. So the dogs were making love, and they're set in stone forever in pottery.
That's right, and you know what? He brought it home. My mum loved it, and she still got that pottery, and that's 20, 30 years ago.
That was a Mother's Day gift.
To this day, the family gather around and they look at those dogs rooting, and it's a reminder about how special life is. That's nice.
Hey,
That's right, and I'm also not surprised about Donald Trump saying that in the slightest.
Quentin, can you believe that?
Yes, I can. He would say that. Yes, absolutely believe that.
That's true sociopathic behavior.
Yeah.
Again, this is no shock. I'm not trying to convince anyone about Donald Trump, but it's just jarring to hear, man.
To have zero empathy in that moment.
And given over the last sort of decade, we've seen him in the media and in interviews get so passionate and emotional about so many subjects and silly topics, yet one that he actually should be, I don't know, showing an ounce of sympathy and empathy over, he cannot.
Trent, did you hear that audio just now? Trent in Beveridge?
Yeah, I did.
That's wild, man.
I was actually calling because I heard you talking about the flight to Sydney.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I go for Sydney, and I was looking at the tickets a couple of weeks ago, and I was thinking, should I get them? But I was worried I couldn't get any tickets.
Yeah.
Looked last night on Flight Centre, and triple the price.
Yeah, talk us through what the price was a few weeks ago and what it is
What
now.
did you pass on?
I'm debating, once I get the tickets today, if I get them, I'm debating if I should just drive up there now.
Yeah.
Just drive, man.
And drive up on the Friday, Trent, as we were saying. So then you wake up fresh Saturday and really enjoy the lead up to the day. Because but if you drive up on the Saturday, you'll be cooked by the time the game starts.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Trent, get in that car, get a playlist, get jacked up on Red Bull, sugar-free, and get there, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
I want to know how competitive the pricing was a few weeks ago. What were they going for? What were
There
their
was
flights?
about return was like $350.
Oh, no.
On the website, there was still, even last night, it was still $350. But then when you click check out, it just tripled.
Oh, man.
Dogs.
Oh, man. Oh, good luck, mate. Let us know what you decide. I'd like to hear your road trip story if you end up having one.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
All right, brother. Jake, finally, what do you reckon?
I reckon Donald Trump's got issues.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, it's really quite something to hear. Yeah.
On the day, it was a big shock for everyone. Everyone was emotional. There was a lot of things going around everyone's head, and all he cares about is his money and how big his towers are.
It's unbelievable.
It's insane.
Yeah, well, hey, good fun. Will Max Gorn come to the station today?
It's a great question.
I'm going to say he will rock up.
Now, why would we be even debating this?
Well, I was out Saturday night at Electric and I saw all the D's boys rock up.
Because, of course, they were booted out of the finals contention over the weekend.
Correct. So it's their time to celebrate, which I think footy, obviously it's always awful for footy fans, but some people I don't think always realise some of the players, like, yes, it's sad for a few hours, but then they're stoked that they can actually have a drink and let their hair down. Anyway, that was Saturday night. I didn't actually see Maxi, though. He wasn't at Electric. And then yesterday, him and Brodie were texting, and he was quite merry. And he said that he'll be with us this morning, that he'll be in studio at 7:40.
I guarantee you that he'll do it on the phone.
Okay. Well,
He's got a bit of a drive, doesn't he, as well?
Well, I think
to come in studio.
Usually he does if he's down the beach, but I think he'll be up in the city at the moment.
One time when the Pies had their Mad Monday, when Husey and Kate were the breakfast show on Nova, I saw Daisy Thomas rock up in his Mad Monday gear. He was dressed as Jesus, and he had a six pack of Coronas.
That's so good.
I hope Max does something like that.
He'll definitely, if he rocks up, I'll be so thrilled, but B, surprised. You can't blame him if he phones it in.
I'd be very surprised if he comes in. I think you might need to come up with a backup plan.
When you're in that state, though, the idea of coming live onto a radio show would be exhilarating. It'd be a thrill.
I don't know, man. The reality of sitting in traffic to get here, I don't know.
Uber.
When you could be in bed or with your friends.
Will he bail completely?
Yeah.
Nah. He's a committed workhorse, that man. He's a captain.
Oh, I know he's committed, but I just think it's a big day to have to then show up to a radio station.
It's 2 minutes of it's 2 segments of just talking crap. It'll be sweet.
That's why the whole trip would be futile. That's
Correct.
our point.
I agree.
So the 3 options are Max comes in heroically, he phones it in, or he bails completely. A, B, or C, Jack?
I'm going with her hero.
Whoa.
He'll be here.
Ashley?
I just think... And also, you should have given the guy the day off.
No
I think
shit.
that's really mean of you.
Absolutely not.
No,
I agree.
don't come in, Max.
No.
Jack is a jerk for making you come in.
Correct.
Don't come in, Max.
Will he be here? A, B, or C?
He won't. He'll bail. C.
So he'll be on the phone.
Oh, the C? No, that was option B.
Option C is that we're not going to hear from him today.
Yeah, no.
Option C.
I'm with Ash. I'm a gardener.
Yeah.
And nor should he.
No.
And I'm with him.
Have faith in the man.
Max, take the day off.
Take the day
Don't
off.
encourage it, Ash.
Stay in bed, Maxie.
Sleep.
Hope you had a good weekend. Wild footy. Surely Brisbane can't do it again this weekend. Anyway, we've been talking about footy all morning.
You were in the Fox Footy box over the weekend. Was it Fox Footy?
KO box.
Oh, the KO box.
I left my wallet in the box.
Oh, no.
Oh, Dean, you've got the habit of leaving things behind: your scooter, your wallet.
I couldn't access my car today or access to the building.
I drove up into our work car park where you swipe to get in, and I just saw this figure standing there in this beautiful Matrix-like coat and 7-Eleven coffee. I'm like, who is that? And it was
The
Dean.
7-Eleven coffee would give it away.
Yeah, that was the
Dean.
giveaway.
It's ruined my life. And shit.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack, and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Hey, Ash, play that heckle audio again. So where was this from?
So this was from Edinburgh. There was a procession that went up the Royal Mile to St Giles Cathedral. So it was the Queen's coffin, and then behind the coffin was King Charles. Also with King Charles was his sibling, including Prince Andrew. As we know, Prince Andrew's copped a bit of heat recently for his connection with Virginia Giuffre, who was to do with the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. So then you hear a heckler who, just to paint the picture, thousands of people, this guy's kind of made his way to the front of the crowd. He's wearing a Melbourne City FC T-shirt, and then he starts yelling out this.
What did I say? Andrew, you're a...
Sick old man. And then people started chanting God Save the King just to try and drown him out, but he was eventually pulled back, and then he was actually arrested for yelling.
Andrew?
Yeah, no,
Andrew was arrested?
no.
Okay, all right, sure.
Yeah, no, the heckler was arrested.
Oh, so the heckler goes to jail.
The heckler is the one who did something wrong, apparently. Yeah.
I wonder how Andrew's sweat levels are nowadays.
God.
He doesn't sweat, Jack.
He has an inability.
So weird that if you're part of that family, people just look the other way with some stuff. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
What do you want?
Did I call Fox?
No. yeah, you called Fox. This is Feb. Feb, how you going?
It's Josiah over here.
Hey.
I'm after Melbourne show tickets.
Yeah. Call Josiah up and say, give me tickets, baby.
And say Jack and Dino send their love.
Okay, I didn't call the Fox today.
Nah.
No.
Hey, Dean, Big Dean, good morning. Dean
Which radio station are you calling, Dean?
Nova.
Yes.
Damn it, we had some show tickets for you, man. Oh, well. Dean, what do you think about life? What are you calling for?
Mate, just saying it's good to be up and about,
Yep.
Bit sick of this royal stuff.
Yep. A bit sick of this royal stuff. On the telly, they just reported on a story where King Charles visited Australia back in the 70s, and part of the cross to this what's the word I'm looking for? The expert, they said he was noticeably paler than his Australian counterparts at the beach. Wow. This was in the 60s, and who gives a shit? Come on.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah, well.
And let's all spare a thought as well for Meghan Markle. I read last night that her podcast has been put on hold indefinitely.
Oh, well.
Which would be quite upsetting for her, I can imagine.
A world mourns. Yeah. Ricky, good morning. Big Rick, Slick Rick.
How are you guys?
Not too bad. What can you offer us this morning?
Show tickets.
We really need to get our hands on these show tickets.
We had a meeting yesterday and someone brought up, are we giving away Melbourne show tickets? And everyone goes, nah.
We should be giving away.
We should. They're hot property. Well, it's the Melbourne Royal Show this year. It's had a name change, hasn't it?
Isn't it always the Royal Show?
It's the Royal Melbourne Show, I think, usually. I think
but they've flipped it.
I think they've flipped it.
Huge news.
I don't know. Huge news.
Dean and Ricky, you both could win first class and 50k this Friday, actually.
Awesome.
But call...
Awesome. Hopefully I win.
Mate, you're a legend.
Easy, boy.
Call Josiah now, though, for your show tickets.
Absolutely do that. Don't move. If you've got any... actually, if you want a prize, call us up. We'll play No Amora. Good morning, Melbourne. No Amora. It's a hard game, but we'll get you through it. That's the early show on Nova 100.
No Amana.
No
Amana. No Amana.
Now, to win this game is a hard thing to do. So, Jack, give them 4 prizes.
4 prizes straight off the bat. All right. We're going to... Hey, Andrew... We're crossing to Andrew first, yeah. Would you like to come along to our Chrissy Salmon Brownie Grand Final breakfast next week at the Crown?
Yes, I would.
All right, we'll kick off with that, and then let's see how you go after that.
All right, no, he has to win it first, obviously, Jack.
No, but that's... Well, I thought you wanted... We'll get a prize for getting to air, and then we'll give him 3 more.
Fine, hey, fine. That seems a bit
Andrew,
lucky.
you could be a big winner here today.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty impressive.
You might have some donuts coming your way if you're lucky.
To win this, Andrew, you must speak for 30 seconds non-stop. You can't slow down. You can't say or ah. And if you do it, you win 4 damn prizes. The category, Ash, is...
The category is ice cream.
Ice cream, and your time starts now.
Ice cream's very cold. It's delicious. Love to put it in my tummy. I scream for ice cream. Ice cream can come in multiple colours, different flavours.
Hey,
It's very hard.
can we give him one more shot with a different topic?
It got wobbly early. Andrew. All right, well, new topic. Who's giving it to us?
Off the back of our little chat off air before, Andrew, your topic to speak on for 30 seconds is Ray J.
What? What?
Jack, no, I can't speak too much about that, to be honest with you, just because it was my partner that brought she brought it to me, and I just couldn't believe what was going on. So I wanted to mention it to you to get your thoughts on it.
Dino and I are not privy to this off-air chat. What's happened?
I answered the phone off air before, and Andrew goes, Jack, I want to talk about Ray J.
What do you have to say about Ray J, old boy?
Well, basically, it's come out that Ray J and Kim K has basically signed the sex tape release, the contract.
No shit.
But I don't believe that, because you know how yesterday Ray J came out and said that Chris watched all 3 of the sex tapes to pick which Kim looked best in.
Quality control.
I don't actually believe that. Do you, Andrew?
I don't know. I possibly could believe it, but yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts on it.
I think Ray J's just looking for a little payday and a little bit of PR, a few headlines around it, and I think this is what he wants us to be doing, talking about it and trying to slam them. But I just don't think after 20 years or however long it's been.
He's grasping for some relevance. That's what he's doing.
Exactly right.
Did you watch the videos of all, basically, the contract and all the messages?
I did. The contract's interesting because it does look like her handwriting, so maybe there was a contract involved. So I do maybe believe that element, but I don't believe some of the stuff he's saying about Chris watching it and, you know. Yeah.
I've sent my sex tape to my family. They still haven't given me notes back. But, Andrew,
who rated them 1, 2, and 3?
Let's go back to this game. You guys are boring me. Come on.
Sorry.
Another category.
Okay. Your category is the AFL Finals.
Oh, and my friend, your time starts now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You get no donuts, Andrew. That sucks.
Hey, good morning, Sherry.
That's actually Terry.
Shit, Terry. Good morning.
How are you?
Pretty good. Are you calling us from the outside of a plane?
That sounds like it, doesn't it? No, I'm in my car on my way to work.
Ah, yes, and off to work at the
NASA?
NASA?
Sorry, where?
Nah, forget it. Hey, what have you called up for, Terry, friend?
Just to say good morning, and I love listening to you guys, and hopefully get into the draw.
You're bloody in the draw, you big legend.
I've been a
first class.
Thank you.
Ash, when is this getting drawn?
The end of this week.
5 o'clock.
Friday.
When?
Friday.
When, Ash?
Wow.
Can't hear.
Awesome.
Strapping, guys. We're going to the moon.
Friday, Terry, you could be winning that big old prize.
Fantastic. Can't wait.
Have a good day at work, mate.
Thank you very much.
We got the details right, Jack.
We sure do.
Terry can just jump from the plane now.
Yeah, jump out.
Thank you. With the parachute, I hope.
Whoa.
Do you think people roll their windows down before they call us?
Maybe, just to piss us off.
Is that what people do?
Maybe, Ash. Hey, what's this Drake stuff?
So,
you want to do it next, Jack?
Yeah, I want to talk about it. The Nike had their, I think it's called Just Do It Day. It's like their they do an annual event every year, and Drake hosted it, and he was extremely funny.
Oh.
He had to MC an event?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cashy?
Yeah, I reckon he got an envelope. Good morning. Brittany and Elton John.
Brittany now saying she's unlikely to ever perform again.
No, really?
Yeah, she went on a bit of an Instagram tangent, then deleted it. But yeah, she basically said she's probably not going to perform again.
Britney Spears may never perform again, is what you're telling me.
That's what she has said in this Instagram spiel. She also spoke about the trauma of the 13-year conservatorship, and
she's really she needs a mate to go over and to talk to, and maybe stop going on Instagram and venting about these things. But hey,
Sharon, you could win first class and 50k, Sharon.
That would be awesome, but I have a moral dilemma.
Oh.
Because I have a deal with my son, so we were trying to double our pool to get in. Now, he hasn't got any tickets, to be fair, but I want to know, if I do win, can you tell which call would be my winning entry? Because if I won before the Queen died, the deal was to go to America, but I kind of feel that England would be a very surreal place to visit right now.
Look, I reckon... Again, anyone help me out here?
I reckon probably not Sharon.
No.
Oh, Sharon, you're up shit creek, Shaz.
Damn it. Well, I think if I win, then we're still going to England.
Yeah, not bad.
Just flip a coin.
It's not bad.
With
You're
the
still-
Queen's face on it, so you're fine. Flip that coin.
Yeah.
Sharon will call you back for your details. Drake did a cashy.
Yeah, last Thursday, because obviously, speaking of the Queen, her passing sort of overshadowed a lot of other news from Friday. And on Thursday in the States, he was in Beaverton.
Oh, Beaver Town.
Which is where Nike's HQ is.
Really?
Yeah. It's 286 acres, Nike's HQ, with 75 buildings.
Yeah, Beaver Country.
Yeah.
It looks like a town on Sims that I built when I was a kid. Anyway,
Beavertown.
Beavertown.
Beaverton?
Beavertown.
I'm going with Beavertown.
Sure.
Beaverton, Oregon. He got up on stage, and him and Kanye, I don't know, I don't think they're really feuding anymore. And him and Tiger, I think another rapper, I think they're pretty sweet. But it didn't stop him from taking stabs at people throughout the whole gig.
Okay,
Listen.
here we go.
Nike, we have LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Giannis, Michael Jordan. We have Serena Williams. We have Tiger. And I'm pretty sure Reebok has Tiger, so we're good.
A little drive-by to Tiger, TYGA.
I wonder if he wrote that himself.
Well, I don't know. He seems like a pretty smart guy. Like, I would like to think I'm sure someone helped him write it, but I would like to think he has his own
Quips.
ideas.
Yeah.
He then took a pot shot at Kanye.
Here we go.
It's really, truly an honor. And when you put things into perspective, Adidas has Kanye, I think.
Come on, drive by.
And then this is how he finished his little gig.
Nike is 50. Nike's so old it's wearing New Balance.
I don't mind that. That's good.
I'm going to take a drink.
Mate,
That's good.
he's having a night out.
I know.
I like that.
That's some Dave O'Neill shit.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
That breaking news again regarding the King's pen, please, Ash.
I know. No, well, the top story, of course, is that...
No. The breaking news about
Straight
the pen,
to the
please.
King.
No.
Straight to the King. So the King is obviously doing the rounds, attending a lot of signing ceremonies and official proceedings for him to be proclaimed the King.
Yeah.
He was at one in Northern Ireland, and the pen was leaky, and he was not happy about it.
Oh, God, I hate this. Oh, look, it's going over the back.
Oh, that is so great. My favourite thing from this whole last week has been him shooing the aides, like getting the aides' attention and having them shoo away whatever was on the desk because it was in his way of signing the big document.
Yeah, so it's off the back of that. There seems to be a consistent theme that, yeah, the little fires popping up when things aren't quite going to plan.
He seems like hard work.
Yeah.
What time did the coffin get to Buckingham? Because it's got like neons inside it.
Oh, literally minutes ago.
Which is Tuesday, so it's Tuesday night there? Early Tuesday
Yeah,
evening?
it's about 8 o'clock at night there.
And they put lights inside the hearse to light up the coffin.
Looks quite beautiful.
Yeah.
It happening at night.
Yeah, it's and amazing how many people have turned out. Like tens of thousands of people are there to see that moment.
Oh. All right. What else? Just
La Nina's back, I see. Ash?
Wet weather?
Yeah. So what does that mean? That summer's going to suck?
Yeah, pretty much. Lots of wet weather on the way.
Okay, cool.
Probably not
Melbourne.
worth bringing up, sorry.
13, 24, 10. If you've got if you want to share your thoughts on the rolling coverage of the Queen's coffin, call us up 13 24 10. We can confirm that Charles's pen was stuffed just now.
Yep. I also have a fun stripper story I want to share.
From the King to a stripper.
Never say no to a stripper story. Bash and Geelong.
Good morning.
Hello. What can we do for you?
I'm just wondering, Dino, am I mistaken? Are you from WA area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going there in the holidays.
Uh-huh.
Have you been to Mammoth, like the caves, Mammoth Cave or Jewel Cave, round the, down from Bustleton kind of area? I need some travel tips.
I have, mate, and it's pretty cool. Also, there's stalactites in the cave.
Yeah. Can you recommend which one, or just avoid the crowd and go wherever is not busy that day?
Oh, I'm glad this has turned into a getaway segment. And,
Postcards.
go to the main one and just see the best shit, you know. I reckon it's all lovely down there, mate. And
Tonight on Postcards, go to the main one and see the best shit.
Yeah.
Looks like honey dripping from the cave. That was
It
sick.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite a natural phenomenon. Enjoy it, Bash, and there's lots of bakeries and stuff. It's full postcards.
I love it.
That was a great review.
Hey, see you later.
Have a great day.
All the
See ya.
best.
A nursing home in Taiwan has been forced to issue an apology after a video of strippers performing for some of the residents in wheelchairs went viral.
Oh, yeah? Give us a look.
So the nursing home, like I said, in Taiwan, they decided to hire the entertainers for the Mid-Autumn Festival, which is an important holiday in Chinese culture. It's basically a celebration of the rice and wheat harvest.
Right.
So obviously you're going to
Nothing gets folks hornier than rice and wheat.
Of course. And the obvious link between rice and wheat is then strippers.
Give us a look.
The video is... So in the video, you can see one of the performers grinding up against one of the residents in a wheelchair. He seems quite happy. He's grabbing onto her. And
She's quite happy as well.
she's quite happy.
Everyone in this image is thrilled.
And everyone in that image is also COVID safe. They've all got their masks on. So
Yeah.
that was an important element to note.
Well, a successful Arvo. The end.
What a successful afternoon. So one of the nursing home spokespeople said that the Mid-Autumn Festival parties had been cancelled at the nursing home in the previous years because of the COVID pandemic. So they really wanted to lift the residents' spirits.
Okay.
And it looks like that's not the only thing being lifted in that
And they're old.
particular
They're
video.
old members.
Old.
My favourite part of this whole thing is that one of the nursing home workers is standing behind the men in the wheelchair with an iPad out filming what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, that
So
is nice.
at least they can relive it
'Cause
throughout
I
the
thought
year.
normally they're quite strict about
Yeah,
filming.
phones away.
Yeah.
When you walk in.
Phones aren't allowed to be
It's
put
also
out.
daylight, so they've also respected that they all like to go to bed, I imagine, at about 7 o'clock. So they've wheeled them out at 4 p.m. to enjoy the festivities.
Soft foods at 5:30. Then obviously the veggie show at 6, and then bedtime.
And then bedtime by 5 p.m. But the nursing home has also said that next door there was bingo and some karaoke. So, I mean, everyone's covered in the Mid-Autumn Festival celebrations.
So if you didn't feel like that was something you wanted to be a part of, there was an alternative. So I don't get why there's outrage.
Why so mad?
I know. Relax, everyone.
Yeah, so it went viral. The clip's been taken down and they've had to apologise. And I guess it probably won't be happening again, maybe.
Oh, it'll be happening again.
Just phones away next time.
Just in a shed or something.
Yeah, out the back.
Good morning.
Hi, how you going?
Very well. What can we do for you, Barbara?
Barbara.
Yeah.
Joe.
Joe, what can we do for you?
I'm just ringing to say, are you not Australian? A sport that starts with F is fencing.
All right, here we go. What we're on here? What are you talking about?
Football.
Okay. I think you're ringing the wrong station, Barbara. Jesus Christ! Anyone decipher what just happened?
No.
No.
I'm not. Fencing's not in the news at the moment, so
We haven't spoken about it at
No.
all this morning.
Joe, you on the white ones, or what's going on here, babe?
So do I win?
Yeah, you've won.
What did you win?
You've won
What do
eternal
you-
glory, old friend. What was that?
I don't know, but I'm tripping.
Whoa.
I struggled to follow that one.
Anything else, Joe?
Have an awesome day.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks, Joe.
It's been a big night for Joe.
Amy's are on. Lizzo won an award.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me. If I could go back and tell little Lizzo something, I'd be like, you gonna see that person, but bitch, it's gonna have to be you.
Yeah.
Yes, Lizzo.
If I could go back and speak to little me, I'd say, bitch, you're going to have some buttons in your future.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You guys,
a lot of
huh?
buttons. You won't have a gripping anxiety of speaking in public.
I won't.
No, me. When I was a little girl, I had such bad anxiety.
But you'd say to yourself,
"You're going to be okay, kid. You can talk in public and you'll be fine."
no, Lizzo it. Like you'd say, bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Yes.
I would go back and to say, bitch, you ain't going to be on stage with Pink, but you going to be on stage at the club.
Yes, Jack. That's
Swinging
inspiring.
those lights at Electric.
At Electric.
Hello, caller on 13 24 10. What would you tell your childhood self? Yes.
End it. Hang up.
Joe's just being a menace now.
I'll call back, Joe.
I know.
I want to have more fencing chat.
Good morning. What would you tell your child self? But you have to call yourself bitch. Good morning, everyone. It's the early show on Nova 100. The Emmys are on. Zendaya just won Best Actress for the second time, making her the youngest person in history to go back to back with
She's an absolute queen in Euphoria. And also yesterday, The White Lotus. I just want to make mention of that because Jennifer Coolidge won an award, and it's quite visual, but it seemed to be at yesterday's Emmys, they gave no time for speeches. Like, people would just get up there and then they'd start playing the music. Anyway, Jennifer Coolidge, as the music got dancier and dancier, she just started dancing and stayed on stage, not talking and just dancing. It's
what she did,
a great clip.
Rather than get wrapped up, she embraced the music and did the damn cha-cha.
Yeah, man.
Lizzo won an award.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me. If I could go back and tell little Lizzo something, I'd be like, you gonna see that person, but bitch, it's gonna have to be you.
I like that idea of time traveling, going to find your little self and then giving him a message. I got another one for me. Bitch, you're gonna drive a Suzuki Swift.
You are.
I would say, bitch, you're never going to wear those piping hot T-shirts again.
Never again, bitch.
I'd say, bitch, you're going to get over that lisp.
Oh!
Did you have a lisp?
Severe lisp when I was a
No
kid.
way.
Yeah.
How did you overcome it?
I think my mum just made me articulate.
Locked you in your room until you could speak?
Beat me.
Cool.
She overcame it when people realised she was faking it for sympathy. Sarah in Melton. Sarah.
Go for a run instead.
Sarah, what's your message for young Sarah? Please be loud.
Yes, so I would say, bitch, not all friends are forever.
Oh, I like that.
That's too right, Sarah.
That is true. And sometimes it's hard to accept that, I reckon.
Oh, 100%.
Because you don't hate some old friends, but you're like, you're not great for each other, and what's the point of this?
You're just taking a different path, and that's okay.
Right on, Sarah.
Absolutely.
Well, you could win first class and 50K. Can all these people just hang up and you'll get the details?
Absolutely.
Sarah, hey, have a good day. You could win that big old trip. Anna in Somerville.
The mayor of Somerville.
Oh, yes.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes.
I love Anna's energy.
What would you possibly say to your younger self, Anna? You're perfect.
I would say, bitch, it's okay to be me.
Boom!
I struggled with self-confidence when I was younger.
Yes, bitch.
Anna, good on you.
And the best delivery of bitch, I'd like to add.
Oh, yes, Anna.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
could win the big thing as well. You got more for Anna?
I've never heard anyone say bitch in such a sweet way.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's refreshing.
It's still harsh. She really got the itch.
Let's see Mark in Frankston's delivery. Off you go, Mark.
Bitch, you need to buy shares in sanitizer.
That's savvy.
Hey, can you just give the bro Aiton a shout out? He's listening.
Hello, Aiken.
Aiton.
Aiton?
Aiden?
Aiton, yeah.
Aiton, I'm sorry, that was a dog's breakfast.
No, I think it was Aiton with a T, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like you to say, I'll give a message for Aiton.
Aiton.
Bitch, good morning. Let's go to Jane in Phillip Island. Jane, take it away, Jane.
Bitch, your family are messed up. As soon as you can, run away, far, far away, and never have contact with them again.
Is that why you moved to Phillip Island, Jane, to be with the penguins instead of your family?
100%.
I just like the idea of you as a 6-year-old, you're playing at the swings, and then old you time travels and says, bitch, run away from your family.
Head to Phillip Island. Head to the penguins now.
The penguins. It's the penguins for me.
Oh,
I don't
Jane.
know why this one brings me so much joy.
I hope you win first class and 50K, Jane.
Oh, me too. Me too. Pick me.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Yeah, did Roger Federer come into our lives? It feels like
It's like 24 years ago.
Shit. Really?
Yeah, he's been From memory, he's been playing tennis for about 24 years, on the professional circuit. But yeah, 20 Grand Slams, not bad. Feels like the end of an era at the moment because we saw Serena wrap up her tennis career as well. Now Roger. I feel like that legacy of tennis player is now phasing out.
Did you guys see all of the articles over the last couple of days about Serena Williams and whether she was tricking us and is she actually retiring? Did you see any of that?
Well, I was wondering when she first announced, because she didn't specifically say I'm retiring. She said she's transitioning to a new phase, which I think...
Also, I think part of the... I don't know, insinuation was definitely her last US Open. So that means there's other Opens, right?
Yeah.
Well, I had to listen to the interview that she did with Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And I've got to grab it on Friday as well, Dino. And it just shows that from one little question, one cryptic question or like gag that she makes in reply to a question, and then that's what the headlines run with. This is all she said.
So there's no chance of you pulling a Tom Brady and maybe saying, you know what, maybe I'm not ready. I'm evolving into coming back pickleball.
You know what, Tom? Tom Brady started an amazing trend. That's what I'm going to say.
That's all you're going to say. That's very smart.
I reckon she'll go for the Australian Open.
Same. I hope so.
So do I.
It's fun having those huge superstars in our orbit.
Oh, it is.
Like it makes it more exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
We need more Serenas to come through.
Oh, we really do.
Hey, Roger Federer, though, game of higher or lower, what do you think his overall net worth is?
Great question, Jack, and the answer is $520 million.
Ash?
Oh, I was going to say slightly lower, maybe 300.
$550 million.
Oh, jeez.
Spot on, Dean.
That's pretty
Very
good.
close.
That was very good. Did you Google it?
No, is that prize money or is that everything?
Like net worth.
Net worth.
That's net worth.
Yeah, right.
The thing about tennis, even if you're a bit shit, but if you're spicy, you can still make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because of the endorsements, right?
Oh, actually, you know what, Dino? Maybe that is. It says here he has a net worth of $550 million, but Roger has earned around $1 billion from endorsements during his career.
Yeah, so maybe the whatever is just, tournament cash.
Prize money.
I would have retired 5 years ago.
Really wish my parents pushed me at tennis a bit more.
Yeah, Ash, they've dropped the ball, I think.
Yeah, let's play Maryland.
Mum, you let me down.
Is there money in running? Or marathons or triathlons?
There's not a lot of cash in triathlons.
I mean, it's a shit spectator sport.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll be there to support me when I do my half Ironman, won't you, Dean?
Yeah.
Holding a sign?
More than likely, yeah.
We're going to come in as like Nutri-Grain boxes.
Yes.
Throw Nutri-Grain at you.
That would actually be handy.
Hungry.
That would be handy.
What else? Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are making more babies.
More babies. Baby number 4.
I'd be making babies if I was those two.
Right.
Yeah, they've got a good gene pool.
And a good relationship. I'm going out on a limb to say that. Seen on Twitter and Instagram, like the gags they have with each other publicly, I'm like, those two actually like each other.
They just troll each other on social media as well.
It's not lame bullshit of like, I love you, baby. It's like, oh no, no one wants to hear that. They just troll one another.
When I met you 8 years ago, I didn't know my life was going to change.
That stuff.
Actually, that was beautiful.
Before 6 o'clock, I've got to play you guys another interview I watched. Kourtney Kardashian was asked about being married to Travis and how it's different. And the answer she gave was so bad and didn't make sense. It's so stunning.
There's something about their level of PDA that makes me feel physically uncomfortable and have a physical reaction to it.
I get it.
The other current thing, the Queen is still being viewed by the public, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Thousands of people have been queuing to see her. She lies in state at Westminster Hall. The line stretches about 8 kilometres long.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, so a few details about the funeral, which is going to be held at 11 a.m. on Monday, which is about 8 p.m. our time. There'll be 2 minutes of silence, and then there'll be a procession through the streets of London before she is finally laid to rest with Prince Philip.
I wonder what the weather's like for all those people lining up.
Yeah, I thought it's pretty cold.
Oof.
When you get to the Queen's coffin, just have to keep walking? What happens?
They're kind of slowly filing past, but you see people kind of slow down and stop and take a moment and then keep moving. But
Right.
it's quite a slow moving line.
And are people whipping out cameras?
No cameras from what I've seen. A lot of people are quite emotional though.
That's probably a rule because you can't trust people not to do that.
Yeah.
No. It's a bit tacky though, like taking a selfie with the Queen's coffin behind you, isn't it?
Nah, is it?
Yes.
I would want to prove that I'm there, though.
Jack.
I know it's tacky, but
it's so
you
tacky.
would.
Jack wants receipts.
Yeah, I want receipts.
He lined up for 8 kilometres.
You can't do that.
Today, finally, someone will win Nova's first class and 50K, which means if you're sitting there going, I don't have a ticket in the damn race. 13 24 10 to get on the radio. That's all you need to do. And at 5 p.m.-ish, Kate, Tim and Joel could call you up with that news. And if you are the winner, please lose your mind because as a radio station, when you give away big shit, you want the caller to lose their mind.
You want a reaction relative to the prize.
And man, we've got like 2 weeks of promos to run of this reaction. So
yeah, make it good.
Make it good. You're going to be heard around the country.
Heard around the country, yeah. Jody.
Hello.
You're in the draw, Jones.
Thanks, heaps.
Jody, if Joel, Ricky, or Tim call you the salvo, can you give us give us the reaction you're going to give?
Practice for us.
A little rehearsal, if you will.
Oh, crikey.
That's
not good enough.
Jody.
I don't mind that, actually. We'd replay that for years if you just nonchalantly said a Steve Irwin catchphrase. That would be outstanding. So stick with that, Jones.
Okay, I will.
Good luck, you psycho. Jennifer, you are in the running as well, Jen.
Thank you so much, you legend.
You are, Jen. And hey, that's a nice outfit you're wearing today, Jen.
Nice one. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Something that I put together early.
Pleasure. Hello, stranger.
You cannot be serious.
What's your name?
John McEnroe.
Bo, you're in the draw for first class and 50K, my friend.
Legend, thank you.
All right, hold the line, Bo. We don't have your details. We'll just do a couple more.
Yeah.
Yo! Hey!
Talk to us.
197.
Gone.
Oh, I didn't have a clue if that's me.
That's you.
I was about to hang up on you, brother.
Oh, sorry.
Good luck. You're in the running. Where would you go, you mad dog?
To New York. New York all the way.
Yeah, great call.
New York, because then you're getting that first class for many hours.
Yeah.
Many hours.
If some dunce said Bali, I'd be furious.
That's actually a very good call, Dean. Like, make it worth your while.
I wonder if we cover both legs, because generally for New York, you're going to have to stop over in LAX or somewhere.
There is a direct one, though, now.
Is there?
I'm certain.
I think
from
it's
Sydney.
From Sydney or Perth?
I thought Melbourne.
Oh.
Melbourne. I swear to God.
Sick.
Hey, Leanne, you're in the running too.
Thank you.
Nah, thank you. What did you have for dinner last night, my friend?
A creamy gnocchi.
You son of a gun. That's big.
Yum. How good is gnocchi?
We still need to get a chef in to make gnocchi for that caller we spoke to the other week that claims she hates gnocchi. Because if you hate gnocchi, you just haven't had it right.
No.
Leanne, I want
You're
you
not human.
Exactly.
No.
I want you to attack the day, Leanne, all right? I want you to make today your bitch, okay?
And good reverse parking as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
She's serious about it. Hey, before I said Kourtney Kardashian gave a really lame answer when asked about her marriage to Travis Barker. So she was on the Today Show over there with Hoda. She was plugging... Hoda is her name. Hoda. She's an icon. She's plugging her new vitamin gummies. They're called Lemmy. Lemme. What a terrible name.
Get me a six-pack of them.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, this was her answer about Travis Barker.
How is married life? I mean, you guys are clearly in love. I mean, is it when you know, you know?
I think when it's kind of easy and like it just everything almost, it's so weird. I think of like times when things weren't so easy and it's just like when it's right, it's right.
She said nothing.
No, I think she did say
30
something. She just sounded 15. She's saying past relationships felt like a pain in the ass.
Felt like a bit of work.
And this one feels like breathing.
They need to hire you to media train
Dean, that was beautiful.
that sounded stunning.
This one felt like breathing. That was really lovely.
She sounded like a moron.
Oh, you're a
She sounded
romantic
like
at
a
heart.
dunce. This one person, you just got to say something to get in the radio. Hello, 8585.
Hi.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hold the line. 3 games of football for the damn year left. Tonight, Geelong, Brisbane. Dear God, I hope it's another cracker. No one expected Brisbane to roll the D's. And then we got Swans, Collingwood. I heard only 300 people were driving to that. That seems low.
Yeah, you'd expect more than that.
Surely there's more, but how would they know?
Yeah, I saw a news banner on the TV. That doesn't seem right?
No.
That's
I know
nothing.
plenty of people driving up.
Same, I saw a mate on Instagram last night that was driving up like early afternoon yesterday. So there's got to be more.
Which, of course, is because the airline fees went through the roof.
Ridiculous. And I want to focus in on the Sydney-Collingwood game at the SCG tomorrow quickly because...
Welcome, Brodie.
Hello, everyone.
Like you, Ash, I know everyone's like, I'll select between Carlton and Pies, but I grew up Collingwood and I really want Collingwood to win tomorrow.
Pick a team, Jack.
I picked Collingwood, all right?
Jesus.
And yes, Wednesday in the office, Brodie and I nearly came to blows because I was saying there's a chance it could be a Geelong-Collingwood grand final. And I really hope that's the outcome because I think that's what's best for Melbourne.
After a couple of years of hard lockdown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Brodie just could not see any other option than it being a Sydney grand final. So I brought him in here to explain why you are so certain, why you don't have an open mind.
You feel very strongly about this.
Very strongly. I watch a lot of football. I listen to a lot of SEN.
Well done, Brodie. Cool, man. We all watch footy, mate.
I listen to a lot of SEN.
Even worse.
I'm talking six hours a day, probably.
And that does nothing but corrode your brain.
And I read a lot of champion data. I love champion data.
You are painting
It turns me on a bit.
very
I
sad
love
picture.
champion
If
data.
you're listening to that for 6 hours a day, what are you doing here at work?
It's when I'm cooking. It's when I'm doing a workout. It's when I'm...
Sits at his computer with his headphones on. Don't make that gesture. Sits at his computer with his headphones on, listening to it. Anyway, there's a chance Collingwood will win.
No, there's no chance.
Why? How did they get to a preliminary final and not have a chance at making the grand final?
There's absolutely no chance they win. There's no chance.
No,
Brodie, what's annoying is the way you're delivering this.
You have no reasons.
But
it's just a brick wall.
The stats don't lie.
What are the stats?
Every stat you can possibly imagine. Contested ball, inside forward 50. Mate, inside forward 50 disposal efficiency, inside 50 disposal tackles.
Brodie, let me take you to last Friday night. What would you have said about Brisbane before they beat Melbourne?
No, they had a good chance. They had a good chance. They had a good chance.
Okay, well,
they had a good chance, my ass.
They had a good
against
chance.
Melbourne without Danaher and a couple of midfielders. They had a good chance.
They had a good chance.
See how irritating he is?
Kiss my round ass, Brodie.
Okay, I want to make a bet then. If Collingwood win tomorrow, I want something from you, and I will do the same in return if Sydney win because I'm confident the Pies will get up
Yeah.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
Saturday. What's the wager?
Oh, yeah, it's tomorrow. What is the wager, Brodie?
What's a service I can offer you or you can offer me?
You always pride yourself on being very clean. I would like you to clean my entire house, which you would have serious trauma doing.
No, I'm not. No.
You got to clean my house.
Jack, you're the one who wanted to make
Okay,
this bet.
you came in
fine,
hot.
Fine, I'll clean your house. What do I get?
Can that involve picking up the dogs? Because you've got a dog and Jack famously isn't a big dog fan. Can that involve cleaning up after
That's fine.
the dog?
I'll air task someone to do the job.
No, you've got to do this yourself.
Yeah, and what do you want in return?
I would like, because you give elite massages, like he's a really good masseuse, every day for our first week back on air in October. So I want 5 days of half an hour massages. On
Okay,
that couch in
deal.
the office.
Half hour, man.
Deal. That's how confident I am.
Every day.
I reckon you
for
need
5
to bring
days.
in a masseuse table, though, just to really elevate
Yes,
this.
let's do that.
Yeah.
I'll get a masseuse table set up in the office.
Yeah.
And then one day, if I only want a 15-minute, Dino can have 15 minutes.
Hang on,
or
I'm
Ash
the
can
other
have 15
Collingwood
minutes.
supporter, yeah.
Broads, you're going to be open to the fact that this is possible.
It's not possible.
There's nothing.
I can't wait for Monday.
Unwavering.
You've got to stop listening to SEN, man.
No, that is the best radio station in the business.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack, and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.